is Sunday fun day. A little bit of a late start. It's like 11:30 according to the clock on the wall. But that's okay. Where'd we leave off on this bad boy? I think I never throw anything out. It's that old rusty panel that I took out of here. So I think we gotta address that, and then we got some rust to address here before we can address this. So this will probably take most of the day, and that'll take whatever. Anyway, I got some metal I brought in over there, 18 gauge. Got my trusty grinders ready to go, and welder's sitting here waiting. So let's see what we can get accomplished. Alright guys, so I got this all rebuilt, as you can see. Solid as a rock, all the way around. I got one little spot right here I got to address next. And yeah, it takes time. Whether you believe it or not, that right there just took me just a little over an hour to do right now. I'm into it for pretty much an hour and a half. So I'll take care of this little spot. That shouldn't be more than like 10-15 minutes. We hope. Won't know. Cut that out of here, then grind down in behind, and who knows what to find. Once we get that all finished up though, then we'll start working on this spot, which I've already cut the piece of metal. It's I believe that's it laying under that cart right there. But yeah, so there we go. That's pretty solid. That's where all the dirt and the mud from your tires splashes up in here. Starts to rust it, then it gets inside your rockers. That starts to rust the rockers. Yeah. I'll just keep plugging along. Remember, run your own race. What I mean by that, don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Don't worry about how quick they're getting it done or any of that stuff. Just do what you do at your speed. Hey, something is better than nothing. We're just fitting in the back panel right now. See here? Oh, let me grab the camera. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so we're just fitting this back panel, and so obviously I use these clamps here to hold it, and then I grabbed the panel itself behind me here, held it up on here, because it needs to have this lip here, because the panel comes down, goes under it. You're going to drill some holes, not in here, but in the panel, and it's going to plug weld to this lip. So I just made this myself, and it's good enough. If I want it to be really, really fussy, the factory one, it's got like 3 punched out. You could just do it on your bead roller, which I do have here. I could have done it, could have punched them in, but it's not a floor. You use a bead roller, like a bead roller is for these lines in here, because it stops it from a thing called the oil canning. This is going to weld here. This is never going to oil can, so the only reason I would have done those lines really is so if someone ever looked under the car, it looks 100% factory correct. But I'm okay with not having those. You know, this is okay. And I'm kind of by myself here today, and my bead roller isn't mounted on anything, so when I do use it, I need someone to hold it, so it's all good. I'm not worried about this. So we'll continue on and we'll get this in. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm just fitting this on top. Don't worry about this, we're going to cut all this old metal out. I'm just fitting on top, and what I did was, you know, the panel I was just showing you guys, I was making from behind, hope you can see this. Probably not. See, there's one. See, I'm going to drill the holes, take this down and drill holes, and that's going to plug weld to that panel I made that came down with the lip. It's going to plug weld right on there. So that's going to work out good. Yeah, I'm very happy at that. Very, very happy. And then while I've got this on here, I'll do some more markings of my felt where I want to trim and everything. And take it from there. Another Look at the undercoating in there. Holy shit. You know, next time I'm going to use a different color felt because I can't see the blade line. Black on black ain't the answer. Perfect, because we still got more to cut. Yeah, guys. Okay, what I'm doing, just turn around, I put the panel up there and I cut some more. So there's the actual line, you can see it there. So we're good, so it don't matter if this ain't straight or not. I'm just cutting some more away because I went to this line at the back here. This is where this panel's gonna go. As far as it's gonna go, I wanna get this off and see, because if there's rust there, there's probably rust there. Again, weld-through primer, Scotch-Brighted it. You can see a weld-through primer back there. Scotch-Brite it, put a little rust paint on there. So that's what's going on. So I'm gonna get this piece off and see what the hell we can find out. Alright guys, we're gonna call it a day. It's almost 4. Didn't get started till 11:30, but I got some running around to do today. So I gotta take off and do that. But we cut this out. Look at, we didn't find any rust. There's a little split there. But that's from me when I cut the original piece off. The grinder had hit it, so I'll just weld that back up. And I am gonna be replacing, well, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to replace this panel or not. I may not need to. But anyway, we're going to just, we're going to do some more cutting next week. And we should get the panel in next week. I don't know if we'll finish it. We should. You got to be slow welding it. You don't want to get any warpage. This is a part where you got to go a little slower, you know, all over the place. But that's good. I'm very happy. Got that all taken care of. Got this taken care of. That's very good. It's going to be solid as a rock. So I didn't buy this panel back here. I bought both panels for the other side. Now they don't sell it as one complete panel for these cars. They come in pieces. I bought it for the other side because the other side's rotten, but I didn't buy it for this side because I didn't see any rust coming. But you know, I see all the undercoating and I see the surface rust starting out under here. And you know, I should just order that panel, because if I don't, I'll end up doing this car one day in all nice paint and body work, and you know what's going to happen? This panel's going to blister somewhere. But we will find out. I will strip this sucker down to bare metal, take a good look at it, and see what I can see, and look at it from the inner side of the trunk. If I don't have to spend the money, I don't have to spend the money. But sometimes you don't want to take shortcuts. So that's it. You got to see a little bit of something going on today. So hey, it's always a fun time at Old Time. I'll catch you next time. And yeah, maybe we won't even work on that. Maybe we'll pull the wife's car in here, the 58 wagon, the Nomad wagon, and maybe bolt the AC under the dash. We'll see where it goes. We'll figure it out. Anyway, get ready. Cruising season's almost here.